And we live. And we live. We live, though. We live. Get it. Answering fantasy football questions, baby. Answering everybody's fantasy football questions. Let's get it. Got big week. Week 2. I already have Michael Thomas on my IR. Do I drop Judy? I would drop Judy, yes. Should I trade James Robinson? It depends on who you're trading him for. I would personally hold him, but it's up to you. But I would hold him, and it depends on what you're getting for him. So hard to say exactly should you get rid of him or not. But I would just hold him. Wait to see what happens here. I'm going to be live on YouTube answering questions. We have Adam Thielen, Miles Sanders, DJ Moore. Only one of them. You can only pick one. All right, let me check real quick. I believe I'm going to go with Adam Thielen. Yes, I'm going to go with Adam Thielen here. Adam Thielen over all those guys. Dexter. Saklan, how you doing, my guy? Happy Friday. Yes. Yes, I do think that James Robinson will improve. They were down a lot, so that's why they didn't really run or do anything. I think that he'll be better though. Thoughts for Shepard going forward? I like Sterling Shepard a lot going forward. So, Saklan, how you going? How you doing? What did I eat today? I ate some pizza today. Pizza, baby, pizza. What did you eat today? Is Kenyon Drake worth a trade? Like I would trade him away. Yeah. Is OBJ droppable? Not yet. No, don't drop OBJ yet. I would not drop him yet. Start 2, Mixon or start 2, either 1 RB, 1 wide receiver, or 2 wide receivers. All right, so Zeke must start, Mixon must start, and then for me, I'm going Justin Jefferson. So Zeke, Mixon, Justin Jefferson. I would keep OBJ. Personally, I would keep OBJ. He'll come back. He'll come back. He'll be okay. Should I trade Robbie Anderson and Tyson Williams for Chase Edmonds? I would do that trade if I'm getting Chase Edmonds. Where do you rank Goff and Daniel Jones? So me personally, I have Goff higher. We'll see. Daniel Jones had that rushing upside, but we'll see. Should I try and trade Debo or Lockett PPR? Me personally, Debo. And what type of wide receiver should I be able to get? This is our big money league. So I would try to trade right now Debo and somebody else and try to get like a top 20 wide receiver. That's what I would do personally. Boom. Bro, I had tacos with what is that? Is that like a Mexican dish or what exactly is that? Worth picking up any Jets running back. So the Jets running back that I would personally want is Michael Carter. I will give it a couple more weeks, and if nothing really happens, cut him loose. Debo or Myles Gaskin this week? Myles Gaskin. I feel like Jacksonville will be down the whole season. No run game. Yes, so I agree with that, but James Robinson did run more routes. He was more of their receiving back than Carlos Hyde. And I just one of these things like with Tyson Williams. Tyson Williams looked way too good for them not to play him. So I just think James Robinson is much better than Carlos Hyde. Like, come on. If you think Carlos Hyde is better than James Robinson, you're crazy. The only person that thinks that maybe is what's his face? I gotta move this over a bit. All right, there we go. The only person that thinks that is Urban Meyer. He's crazy. Pick 2, Boyd, Devontae, Mike Williams. I'm gonna go with Devontae and Mike Williams. Although Mike Williams probably gonna get shadowed by Diggs, I'd imagine. So that is a interesting matchup this upcoming week. Should I train Hines or Tyson Williams in future trades? I mean, you should try to trade everybody if the price is right. Also, if you're over on TikTok, YouTube, we're live on YouTube. And yes, check out our link tree. It has everything. You can go to our website. You can go to our TikTok, our YouTube, our Twitter, all that. Currently, I have some Twitter questions pulled up. I was going to start some of these, but we'll see if I'm able to even get to them. But how's everybody doing tonight? How's everybody doing? How did we like that Washington game last night? Me personally, I'm a little bit disappointed by the Washington's defense so far this season. I'm a little disappointed by it's given up quite a bit of yards. I'm so sad with what happened with Gibson. I figured you'd be sad, MP. I was thinking of you. Terry went off. Terry looked really good. Myles Gaskin or T. Higgins, Ja'Marr Chase, Courtland Sutton, Ja'Marr Chase. Go ahead, MP. Yeah. So this is my thing with I want to look at I'm gonna look at it right now. What my pre-draft rankings were for Antonio Gibson. I want to check it real quick. Let me see here. I'm gonna pull it up. I believe it was in my Aspire Sports one. Yeah. So let's see. We have tight end rankings. Where's the running back rankings? Right here. So where did I actually rank Gibson? I had Antonio Gibson 14th on the season. And this is exactly why. He was not an RB1 for me heading into the season. And why he was not an RB1 is because exactly what we saw on Thursday night. He doesn't play third downs. Didn't sniff the offense when they went the 2-minute offense. So that's why, me personally, I just don't like Antonio Gibson a whole lot. I love his talent. I do think he's super talented. I hold or drop Rondale Moore, thinking of picking up MVS or KJ Hamler. I would hold on Rondale Moore, keep him. I think he's going to be valuable heading forward. Questions are only for members. No, you can ask questions. No, go ahead and ask questions. Please feel free. Ask any questions. And if you haven't already, we're live over on YouTube, over on TikTok. Come to YouTube. I will answer your questions on TikTok, but I will be back and forth. So, is Henderson a sell high? No, I don't believe he's a sell high. He played on all snaps but 3. He's their guy as long as he's healthy. As long as Henderson's healthy, he's the guy in a very good offense this upcoming season. Absolutely love this offense. And I liked him heading in a lot. A lot of people were like, oh, Sony Michel's the RB1. I was like, oh, fuck, what are you talking about? Let's see, Josh Jacobs. Josh Jacobs is out. Was that a question? Debo or Corey Davis? For me, Corey Davis. Trade CH and Sutton for Swift. Yes, I would do that. I would want DeAndre Swift. Fournette, Callaway, or Rager in the flex. Callaway. Give me Callaway. J. Ram. Let's see. Saquon or Saclan. I always have to think of this a little bit. Murray, Eckler, Godwin, Mixon, AB, Higbee, Tyson versus his Wilson, CMC, Chris Carson, Terry McLaurin, Lockett. Well, he does have Terry McLaurin, who already went off. So I would give him the little bit of an advantage here. But I really like Godwin this week. Mixon's going to be really solid. Eckler should be good this upcoming week as well. I think you have a shot, but you're already kind of in a hole with McLaurin. Antonio Gibson is a player who has CMC upside, but Ron Rivera doesn't realize that. Does someone have 13 carries for 70 yards and you decide to throw on second? Yeah, so they were throwing the ball quite a bit on first and second down a lot, which is really disappointing. Deontay Johnson, Devontae Smith, or Jacoby Myers. I would go with Deontay Johnson. I like Deontay Johnson this week. Joe Burrow or Lamar Jackson this week. I would go Lamar Jackson. Love the videos. By the way, I appreciate it. Appreciate the love. And if you're over on TikTok right here, flex Ja'Marr Chase. I would go Ja'Marr Chase over Hollywood. Let's see. We have Brandon Cooks or Tyson Williams at flex. Me personally, I would go with Brandon Cooks. Should I trade Henderson and Terry for Jefferson and Barkley? Yes, I would do that trade. This is a different team. The guy I'm playing started D. Jones. Oh my gosh. They started Daniel Jones. Why would anybody ever start Daniel Jones? That is the luckiest thing. What was the question? Do I start, where was that one at? Oh, do I start Mitchell, Tyson, AB, I would go out of all those guys as PPR. I would go AB, but I really love Damian Harris this week. Should I start Gibson at this point? Yes, keep starting Gibson. Better days are ahead for Gibson. He played wide receiver in college, and they're not giving him any passing work. So the only reason why they're not is just because he's not that good of a pass blocker. He's not good in pass protection. Melvin Gordon or Corey Davis flex, leaning Gordon against the Jags. Yeah, I do think it's really close. I mean, I personally would probably lean Corey Davis, but I do like Melvin Gordon and Javonte Williams this upcoming week. Should I trade Ridley? No, do not trade with Ridley. Julio, Higgins, or Debo, I would go Higgins. Chase Edmonds or Jacoby Myers, Chase Edmonds. And if you haven't already, make sure you smash that like button. Give me some likes over there on TikTok. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the YouTube channel. I create new content every single day. Every single day. Is Corey Davis good this week? I want to believe so. It is a tough matchup for Corey Davis. I think it's going to be just a tough matchup for Zach Wilson. But I still believe in Corey Davis. He's the wide receiver one here, so Elijah Mitchell or Tyson Williams? Man, I want to say Tyson Williams. I thought he looked really good, but it looks like I'm probably going to go with Elijah Mitchell. Lamar, Dak, or Stafford week 1. Sheesh. I would probably go Lamar, but my gosh, those are some beautiful options here. Marquez Callaway, Van Jefferson, or Marvin Jones standard scoring. In standard scoring, I'd go Marvin Jones. Let's see. Would it surprise you if Eckler comes out as the RB1 this year due to the high shootout potential? Oh, this week? Or this year? Are you saying for this week? So, for this week, honestly, I think Aaron Jones is going to be RB1 this. I think Aaron Jones against that Detroit team with a pissed off Packers team. I think Aaron Jones is going to be the RB1 this week. It would surprise me with Eckler because he didn't even see a target last week. Mark Pedri, this is a different guy. Oh, no, I got that one. I think I got all those ones leading up. If I missed yours, please ask it again. There's a lot of questions coming in. So, great live stream last night. Did I go live last night? Oh, yeah, Thursday. That was Thursday. Jeez. Wow. Should I trade? Thank you, Alpha Jerk. AJ, appreciate you. Damian Harris or Devontae Smith in full point PPR. I'm still going to go Damian Harris. Should I trade Stefon Diggs for Austin Eckler? I would keep, me personally, I would keep Stefon Diggs. I would, this week, so it would surprise me, but Eckler, this game is going to be very high scoring. So he certainly could be, but I just still see a guy like, I think Aaron Jones is going to be RB1 this week. Let's see, we got Noah Fant or Mark Andrews. I'm still going to go Mark Andrews, but I do love Noah Fant. I traded Zeke and Metcalf for Kupp and Jonathan Taylor and Pitts. Did I win the trade? Yeah, I like that side. I mean, I like both sides, really. If you needed tight end help, I do think that helps. I think it's a pretty fair trade on both sides. Packers defense or Saints defense? This week I'm gonna go with Saints defense because it's so good. I want to kiss you at Aspire Sports. Aw, thanks. Let's see. We got Henderson or Elijah Mitchell. Henderson. I would go Henderson. And if you aren't already, Aspire Sports Show over on YouTube, answering all your questions. I'll try to answer your questions on TikTok. I'm prioritizing the YouTube chat. It's not as crazy. So if you're over on TikTok, come over to YouTube. Hit that subscribe button. You get your questions answered. Let's get it. Deontay or AB? Deontay. Deontay, baby. Tunyon or Cook? I would go Cook personally. I would go Cook. I know there's some injury rumors for the Eagles. Is Kenneth Gainwell worth starting this week over Elijah Mitchell? I would personally roll with Elijah Mitchell, but I do like Kenny Gainwell. He definitely looks like he has a role in this offense. I believe, how many touches did he have last week? Like 12 or something? I think he had like around 12, 13 maybe. He definitely looks like he has a role in this offense, though. Austin Eckler or Najee Harris? For me, this week, I'm going to go Austin Eckler. Austin Eckler, that game's going to be very high scoring. Probably going to be the highest scoring, but I love Najee. Like, who else are you starting over those two? Brandon Ayuk or Mike Evans? Mike Evans. Mike Williams, Julio, or Landry this week? Me, personally, I'm going to go with Julio. I'm going to give it one last chance for this offense. Well, specifically Julio. Didn't like Julio a lot. If Julio goes off this week, you need to sell high on him. Sell high on him. Let's see. AB or Lockett? Lockett. Oh, and full point PPR. That's full point. Then I would probably go Landry and full point. Best streaming tight ends options: Kmet, Ertz, Everett, Cook, Schultz. Personally, I would go with Cook. That right now has the highest point total in that game. Highest point total. Hey, what's up, Uzi? How you doing, brother? Thanks, man. You're a lifesaver. No, thank you for being a part of the live stream. Harbaugh is not a dumb coach, and I think he'll give like 13. Like last time I predicted the stat line, I was off by 10 yards. So this week I'm saying Tyson goes 14, 88 yards and a touchdown. Hey, I hope so, because that second half he kind of didn't really play a whole lot. It was a little confusing to me exactly what was going on. He definitely looked like the better running back, though. Should I trade JT for Gibson and Claypool? For Gibson and Claypool, JT, I'd probably do that. Honestly, I would do that. Tyler Lockett or over Woods this week? Yes, I like Tyler Lockett. Let's see. What do I have here? Where am I at? Juju Smith, Corey Davis, or Callaway? I'm gonna go with Corey Davis still. I know it's a tough matchup, but I'm still gonna go with Corey Davis. James Robinson, Callaway, Christian Kirk. I'm sticking with it. Going James Robinson. Also have Edmonds on that team, but forgot to add him. My starting lineup on that team: quarterback Brady, Cook, Zeke, and Swift with Allen and Jefferson. I love Chase Edmonds. So real quick, there's a couple guys I'm going to tell you right now. If you don't have these guys, you need to go out and try to get them. Number one, DeAndre Swift. Go out, try to get DeAndre Swift. This will be your last week. Your last week to get DeAndre Swift. He's an RB1 heading forward as long as he doesn't get hurt. Number two, Chase Edmonds. Your last opportunity to get Chase Edmonds. Last. I like James Conner coming into the season. I still like James Conner, but Chase Edmonds is going to be the RB1. Your last chance to get Chase Edmonds. Third player, another Lions player, TJ Hawkinson. TJ Hawkinson will be in the top tier of tight ends next year. Go out and get TJ Hawkinson. Your last chance to get all three because they're not being correctly valued right now. Last chance. Let's see. So what was the other one? What did I miss out on? Start two at flex. This is Ricardo. Start two at flex. Trey Sermon, Tony Pollard, Brandon Ayuk, or Cole Kmet. Start two. I'm gonna go with. Oh my gosh. Oh boy. I'd have to say Cole Kmet just because he's playing the snaps. I don't feel great about it, and I would say Brandon Ayuk. I feel like last week was kind of a punishment. Put him in the doghouse a little bit. But I believe in Brandon Ayuk this upcoming week. Sutton or Boyd? For me, Sutton. One more for you. I traded Montgomery and Allen for DJ Chark, DeAndre Swift, AJ Brown. Did I win that trade? Yes. I like the AJ Brown Swift side. Choose two standard. We got AB, Godwin, Chark. AB, Godwin. Damian Harris or Mike Williams? Damian Harris. So should I drop Kmet for Cook? No, I would keep Cook personally. Well, who is this asking? Sebastian? I like Cook. I would keep Cook. Who should I trade Julio for? So I think right now his value is pretty low. I think the best thing to do is wait till this weekend. Hope he has a really good week, which I just think this offense bounces back. And if he has a really good week, sell high on him at that point. Got to wait till this week, though. Let's see. I don't think Corey Davis, Belichick isn't that good against rookie QBs and limits to their number one. I agree with that, but I still think that what's-his-face is going to force him the ball. But I do agree with you in that Bill Belichick is good at taking the number one guy, but I still think that I'd rather play Corey Davis over other guys. Tyson looked like the best back runner in the backfield by a mile. They obviously know that the pass pro issues are expected for a rookie, and I think the Ravens offense knows that. I'm all in on him. Hey, I like the confidence. I'm all in on his talent for sure. Thoughts on OBJ this season? Hey, it's an ACL tear. They're taking their time. I think once he comes back and gets up to full speed, he'll be okay. But he's still like a lower end wide receiver 2 for me this upcoming season. Would you trade Zeke for Austin Eckler? I'd rather have Zeke. Would you start? Who would you start at wide receivers? Asking for grandson. Wide receivers 3. Ridley, Cooks, CD, or Deontay. CD. I want every single part of that Dallas game that I can get. Love Dallas. Love the Los Angeles Chargers. It currently is the highest scoring game of this weekend. So give me CD. Who should I start? Who should I start, or who should I trade Kareem Hunt for? I would wait till after this week and then trade Kareem Hunt. Kareem Hunt should have a really good week. Yeah, my tight ends are Ertz and Kmet. They're the only weakness, so I might pick up Cook. Yes, I would play Cook this week. Should I start CMC or Michael Carter? Personally, I would go Michael Carter. No. CMC. Who should I start at flex? Gaskin, Davis, Mitchell, or Chark? Me personally, I'm going with Myles Gaskin. Robinson or Mixon, Debo, or Jamar. Debo or Jamar. Smash those like buttons. Smash the like button. Subscribe to the YouTube channel if you aren't already subscribed. If you're over on TikTok, come over to YouTube. Answer the questions. It's not as busy. Let's see. Is my lineup good? Dak, Kamara, Chase Edmonds, DK, Amari, Darren, Juju, Patriots defense. Yes, that is good. Vibe. That's a very good lineup. Joe Mixon or Najee Harris at flex. My gosh, I'd have to go Joe Mixon, but man, you can't start both of them. That's crazy. Who are you starting over the other? How do you feel, or how do you think Gibson will do the rest of the season? Heineke is just not looking to him when he throws. So for me, I think Gibson, I've always thought it, Gibson's just a RB2. That's what Gibson is. I think he's a solid RB2. I think he's like in the mid RB2 range. It's kind of where I had him ranked heading into the season, and that's just what I think he is. Unless he's able to play third downs in the 2-minute offense, I just don't see him as anything more than an RB2. Because once again, especially in PPR leagues, your receptions are just way more valuable than rushing attempts. I don't care if he gets 20 rushing attempts. I want a guy who's playing third down, a guy who's playing in the 2-minute offense. You need that guy in your team. It's so valuable as a running back. Who would you start at wide receivers? Landry, Godwin, Samuel. Like, you need one or two. I'm going to go Landry and Godwin, if just one Godwin. I feel like James is the neighborhood troll. James messes around a little bit. Does Ertz have potential? Geez, voice crack much. I need some water. That's the problem. Some water. This is brought to you by the Mountain Valley Spring Water. Should ask them for a sponsorship. Does Ertz have potential? I feel like Goddard would have to get hurt. He does have some potential. He's not bad. Those guys were basically splitting snaps. So he does have potential. What's up, man? Hope all is well. Start Kenyon Drake or Javonte Williams. So I would say Kenyon Drake, but I do like Javonte Williams. They're both right there for me this upcoming week. And honestly, I like that matchup against Jacksonville. I'm going to go Javonte Williams. And what's up? How's everybody doing? If you're on TikTok, over on YouTube, come on over, ask you questions. And if you're over on YouTube, make sure you smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. Appreciate every single one of you. Let's see. I got to get caught up on some of these questions. So rapid fire. Who should I start? CH, Drake. I would go CH. Damian Harris and Damian Harris and Andrews for Waller and Javonte. I would do that trade. I would want the Waller side. I have flex PPR. We got Brandon Cooks, Darrell Henderson, or Melvin Gordon. Personally, Darrell Henderson, Nick Chubbs, and Kenyon Drake for Miles Sanders and Tyler Lockett. I would want the Nick Chubbs side personally. In terms of Joe Mixon worries, because they face the Bears, my answer is that you don't bench a guy coming off. Yes, volume is king. Najee has also seen volume, but it's really hard not to start both of those guys. Let's see. Cooper Kupp, AB, Ridley, pick 2 this week. So I would go, gosh, I can't tell you not to sit Ridley. You got to play Ridley. Cooper Kupp and Ridley. Debo, Mike Evans, or Brandon Cooks, Mike Evans. Jamar Chase or Calvin Ridley. This upcoming week, Calvin Ridley. Callaway or Shenault, Callaway. Damian Harris or Brandon. Jeez, I keep messing that up. Damian Harris or Kenyon Drake. Damian Harris. Debo, Mike Evans, or Brandon Cooks, Mike Evans. Debo, Mike Evans, Brandon Cooks, Mike Evans. Should I start shopping Swift, Hawkinson, Edmonds? No. Fantasy season, you must be trolling. Those are literally the guys that I just asked for. Maybe you didn't. Literally, you keep Swift, Hawkinson, Edmonds. Keep those guys at all costs. I would keep Jamar Chase. Waddle, I would keep Waddle because what's going on with Will Fuller right now? Who do you think has a better season, Montgomery or Swift? Swift. AB or Damian Harris, PPR? Still go Damian Harris. Love Damian Harris this upcoming week. Would you do Gibson and Elijah Moore for Miles Sanders? No, I would still want Gibson on that side. Who do I start? Corey Davis, Sutton, Miles Sanders at flex. I would go Miles Sanders, Tyler Lockett, or Thielen this upcoming week. I would go. Man, that's pretty tough. Let me look at it real quick. Let me look at it right quick. Hold on. I got to check that one out real quick. Oh, yeah, they're neck and neck. Okay, they're neck and neck. They're right next to each other in my rankings. I have one at 13, one at 14. So, I technically have Tyler Lockett ranked higher, but I think it's a coin flip. Go with whoever you like the most. Me personally, Tyler Lockett, but once again, coin flip. I'm in a 3-man league. Start 1. CMC, Kamara, Cook. CMC, error day. Thoughts on AB at flex? Love AB this upcoming week. Love AB. Should I drop Moss and get Damian Harris? 100%. Go drop Moss, get Damian Harris. Damian Harris saw 23. I believe it's 23. I think it's 23 carries last week. You need to get Damian Harris on your team, especially for Zach Moss, who was inactive. And if Zach Moss and Singletary both play at the same time, don't want either one of them. Trade Shenault for Callaway. Was it a good trade? I would want Callaway in that situation. I have Mixon, Cook, A.J. Brown, and Amari. I want an RB1 wide receiver at flex. I would I would go Cook. Dalvin Cook, Joe Mixon. Yeah, I mean, that's really good. That's really solid. Zeke, Najee Harris, Damian Harris, pick 2. Najee Harris, Zeke. Thank you, sir. Thank you for being a part of the show. Appreciate all of y'all. Make sure you smash that like button. There's 31 people in here, but there's only 20 likes. I know that some people out there didn't hit that like button. Hit that like button. And if you didn't already, subscribe to the channel. I wish there was a feature. Is there a feature on YouTube that you can have if somebody subscribes, they pop up in the chat? I've never seen that. I don't know if like people do that when they're streaming or whatnot. I don't know if it's possible, but if somebody knows, let me know in the chat. I'm not sure if it's possible or not. Do I trade AB? Do I trade AB for Logan Thomas? Thomas is my backup. Yes. I would do that. James Robinson or Myles Gaskin. Robert Woods or Godwin in the flex. Godwin. Tyson Williams, Tyler Boyd, or Marquez Callaway. Tyson Williams, baby. Well, is this PPR? I would still go Tyson Williams. At flex, do you prefer a running back or wide receiver? It just depends. I mean, I would love a running back. It just depends on who exactly it is. But it just depends on who the player is. Who do I start? Henderson, Mitchell, or Tyson Williams? Henderson. Hopefully Lamar and the Ravens can finally beat the Chiefs. Want to count on it. Uzi, aren't you a Ravens fan? Which wide receiver should I try and trade CEH for? I would want a top 15 wide receiver. I wouldn't accept anything less. I doubt you're going to get that. I would keep CEH right now. Like and subscribe. Appreciate you, David. Who do I start? Henderson, Mitchell, Tyson Williams. Henderson. Different team. Need 2 wide receiver 2 and a flex. We have CEH, Hunt, Henderson. Jeez, those are pretty good options. So you need a wide receiver 2 and a flex. Okay. Wide receiver 2, Higgins. No, let me double check. Did what's his face? Xavier Rhodes practice today? Has he been ruled out of this game? Oh yeah, Xavier Rhodes is out. He's officially out. So fire up Woods. I like Woods. So who is that? Mark. So I like Woods. This upcoming week, Xavier Rhodes is out. And give me Kareem Hunt. Kareem Hunt's going to be in store for a big week. Should I trade Waddle for Sutton? I'd rather have Sutton, yes. No. Keep Waddle. Because right now this Will Fuller situation is a bit odd. Yes, there is a feature. It's called memberships. Yes. Oh, yeah. True. Well, memberships allows people to change their name tags. But like I thought when somebody, well, does that pop up? I wonder. That probably does pop up in chat. Yeah, I'd imagine. Let me catch up on some of these here real quick. Who do I start? Henderson, Mitchell. Henderson. Go Henderson over Mitchell, Tyson Williams. Henderson. You can set it up on Streamlabs. Streamlabs. Okay, I got to use Streamlabs. All right. Corey Davis or Jacoby Myers. Okay. I would go Myers. I like Myers this upcoming week. Who do I start? Henderson, Mitchell, or Williams? Henderson, bruh. Henderson. Corey Davis or Jacoby Myers. Love Jacoby Myers. Julio, Elijah. Mitchell. I would go Julio. Swift and Fant for Jones? Ooh. I have Higbee as my backup. Yeah, I would go that. I would go Aaron Jones, yes. Would you trade Damian Harris for Henderson? I'd rather have Henderson. You do subscribe, only chat. Only chat. Oh, okay. Subscribers only chat, and then they have to... Oh, okay. Okay, I gotcha. I gotcha. So then they have to subscribe to be able to chat. Oh. Oh. Okay. Not too shabby. Huh? Okay. Get Kamara, A-Rod, Hopkins, Higbee, give Adams, Gibson, Hurts, Kittle. Higbee, get yeah, I would do that trade. Yeah. Cuz I mean, you're getting in my opinion the best player, Alvin Kamara. Yes, I would do that trade. Corey Davis or Jacoby Myers? Yes. How do you feel about Ayuk? I think Ayuk bounces back. We have AB or Chase Claypool. I would go AB this upcoming week. Let's see. Where was I at? Oh, who did I just say? How do you feel about Brandon Ayuk? Ayuk will be okay, I believe. He's too talented. Should I trade Waddle for Sutton? I would keep Sutton. Unless, did I already answer these ones? I feel like I answered. Yes, I did. Landry or Tyson Williams in a full-point PPR? Landry in full-point PPR. Pitts or Pat this week? Pats. Pitts or Pats? Who's Pats? I'm drawing a blank. Yes, the Henderson quits like 80. Yeah. Sutton, Julio, or Brian Edwards? Julio. I use OBS to stream, but still use Streamlabs site for stuff like subs. Okay. That's a good idea. Cataclysm, appreciate you. I'm going to start doing that. That way I can at least see when somebody subscribes to the channel. I like that. Thanks, brother. Glad I subscribed. Hey, appreciate you, Mike. Thank you for the $2 donation. Appreciate you being a part of the live stream. Thank you for subscribing as well. I'm being part of the Aspire Sports team. Thank you. Let's see. I'm going to do that. Thank you, Cataclysm, for that advice. I'm going to start doing that. That way I know I can at least acknowledge somebody when they subscribe. I don't like not knowing who subscribes because I would like to call those people out when they subscribe. So, thank you. I'm going to start doing that. Who do I flex? Boyd, Corey Davis, Javante, James Conner, Jacoby Myers, Callaway. MP, is this PPR? Let me know if it's PPR. Love you guys. Thanks for helping. Love you, Mark. He's one of the day one kind of guys. Love Mark. Shout out to Mark. Debo or T. Higgins? T. Higgins. Should I trade Waddle and Logan Thomas for Andrews and Sutton? Now that one I would do, yes. Connor, Sherman, Callaway, or Myers for my flex. I need a high ceiling. Me personally, I would go the Jacoby Myers. My running backs are Kamara, Mixon, and welcome to... Oh, look at that. Seclan to the practice squad. Hey, we got our first practice squad member. Sup, Seclan? Appreciate you being a practice squad member. You the man. And if nobody knows what this is yet, there's some... Look at that. He loves his badge. He gets a badge. So... if you guys don't know what this is, I feel like it's a newer feature on YouTube. Maybe I could be wrong, but I've never really noticed it before. But there's like this option where you can join, and then you're able to join. Like there's different tiers. It unlocks different stuff. So like for your basic kind of stuff, you get a badge, you get different emotes being a part of the Aspire Sports team. And then as you move up, you get like rankings and that kind of stuff. And then you also get like if you get to certain tiers, you get to come on the live show as well. You get to come on the live show, be a part of some videos if you want to do some videos. Maybe you have your own YouTube channel, want me to come on your YouTube channel, help you promote your stuff, whatever the case may be. So there's different tiers. All right. So let me see this. Nightbot. Nightbot deleted his message. Why did it delete his message? Oh, okay, you'll fix it. All right, we'll fix it. Sorry about that, Seclan. All right, I got to catch up on some of these questions here. let me see. Where did I mix? Okay, I left off on Julian. All right, I'm gonna get through these real quickly. So if I missed yours, feel free to ask it again. So Julian, Mixon, Kamara, and Damian Harris. Would it be dumb to trade away Damian Harris? No, it wouldn't. It just depends on who you're getting. No problems, my man. Thank you, Cataclysm again. Steelers versus Los Angeles. Patriots versus the New York Jets. I would go Patriots D this upcoming week. Corey Davis or Henderson at the flex. Henderson. PPR, MP. It was. Let me see. Let me get back to MP's question right quick. What was the MP's question? Boyd, Corey Davis, Javonte Williams. I personally, out of those guys, Javonte Williams. I'm very high on Javonte Williams this upcoming week. Who should I start? My wide receivers are Stephon Diggs, Keenan Allen, Chris Godwin. Oh my gosh, that is stacked. Stephon Diggs, Keenan Allen, Chris Godwin. It would go in the order that you asked, Ray. The order that you asked. Should I start Allen Robinson, Zach Pascal? Allen Robinson, 100%. Diggity dog. Appreciate being a part of the stream. 360 Sports. Chubb or Kamara? Kamara every single. Ooh, that's actually. I would still go Kamara, but I do love Nick Chubb this upcoming week. Who are you starting over Nick Chubb? That's what I want to know. Should I start Allen Robinson, Zach Pascal, or okay? So I would go Robinson. Let's see. I need a RB flex. We got Juju, Tyson Williams, Melvin Gordon, Jacoby Myers, PPR. So my RB, who I would go, honestly, Melvin Gordon. I like Melvin Gordon. I like this backfield this upcoming week. And then I would go for my wide receiver. I would go Jacoby Myers. I like Jacoby Myers this upcoming week as well. Marvin Jones, Tyreek Hill, Juju, Mike Evans, Brandon Cooks. I can start two. Tyreek Hill, Mike Evans are the two that I would go. Caden, let's see. Need two wide receivers. We need two wide receiver and a flex. Oh, okay, so we need two. So wide receiver 3 and a flex. Watkins, Patrick Waddle. Davis or Landry. I'm assuming which Davis? Corey Davis, I'm assuming, or Mike Davis. Regardless, I would probably go Landry over those guys. Seclan is the man. He is the man. Appreciate you, Seclan. Julio, Elijah Mitchell, or Javonte Williams in the flex. Man, that is tough because it's between Julio and Javonte Williams. I'm going to go Julio. Let me just double check this. This is a question that I do get sometimes, so I need to make sure here. Let me look this up right quick. Let's see. Who's again? Julio and I gotta look at who it was. I forget who the other option was. Who was it? Julio and Javonte Williams. I believe that's the one. Yes, Julio and Javonte Williams. Let me check. I'm going Javonte Williams. Javonte Williams over Julio. Double check my rankings. Javonte Williams. Let's see. Should I start Allen Robinson, Zach Pascal? Allen Robinson. Smash that like button. Do I start Steelers defense, Raiders defense, or Patriots defense? Honestly, I'd probably go Patriots defense. But Steelers defense should be really good. But I would go Patriots defense against the Jets. What number RB does Henderson end up this year? Where did I have him ranked? I think I had him ranked right around RB 20. I think he finishes right around there. I think I had him like ranked 21 or something like that. Coming into the season, I honestly think if he keeps playing on like 90% of the snaps, he's going to end up higher than that. Corey Davis, Edmonds, Deebo Samuel, or Hunt. Only one. I would go Hunt. Honestly, only one. If you only had to pick one, Kareem Hunt, Julio Jones, Gronk, or 4 DK and Josh Jacobs. So you get. Yes, I mean whoever gets the DK side is the side that I would want of that trade. Should I try to Tyler Lockett on the high, or should I keep him? I would keep him. Keep Tyler Lockett. Thoughts on Brandon Cooks rest of the season? Like Brandon Cooks, I mean, you don't have a whole lot of other options there in Houston. James Robinson this week, it depends on who you like. Tyler Lockett, DK Metcalf. I don't know if I go that far, but I do like those are two alpha wide receivers in Tyler Lockett and DK Metcalf. Two alpha wide receivers on the same offense. Mike Davis or Deontay Johnson? Deontay Johnson. Let's see. Why is the Nightbot attacking Seclan? What is going on here with this? What's going on? Why is he What is Nightbot? Get Nightbot out of the chat. What's going on with Nightbot? Why does he keep timing him out? He's timed out for 600 seconds. That needs to be fixed. We need to fix that. It's deleting because spamming caps. Well, what? So he's spamming caps. That's what's going on. So Clan's the man though, but we need to figure out what exactly is going on. Okay, there we go. The Clan's back. He's talking. There we go. Let's see. Trade Deontay Johnson for Henderson. I would like Henderson. Yes, I love Deontay Johnson, but I would like Henderson. Start 2, Standard League. We got AB, DJ Moore. I'm going Robert Woods and DJ Moore. As in the Start 2 Standard League. Robert Woods, DJ Moore. Should I trade Derrick Henry for Miles Sanders? No. That's a pile of a lot of average guys for a top 5. I wouldn't say top 5, more like top 7 running back. I would keep Derrick Henry. Miles Sanders or Kenyon Drake? Miles Sanders. I would still go Miles Sanders. There we go. Oh, wait. I didn't answer that one. UA. Thoughts on Sermon? To be honest with you, I'm not quite sure what to make for Sermon. I like Elijah Mitchell. To be honest with you. I think Elijah Mitchell's the real deal. I do think that. So, but would I be surprised if Trey Sermon ends up playing this week? No, I would not be surprised in the slightest. This team obviously liked Trey Sermon. They traded up to get him. But sometimes what happens is they get a guy later who just ends up being better. That we've seen that a lot in the NFL, where your later round draft picks outperform your early round draft picks. I mean, like let's take a look at Chris Carson, a 7th round draft pick, and Rashad Penny. Now it's not that fair because Rashad Penny's been hurt, but still, you can have late round draft picks look better than early round draft picks. That happens all the time. Can Elijah Mitchell be the next guy that outperforms? Yes. Tyler, read Discord. I ain't got time to pull up Discord, bruh. I got questions coming in. I mean, I don't. All right. Yeah, I'm not getting. Or yeah, I'm getting Nick Chubb. I would love. Oh, you're getting Chubb. Okay, then yes, do that. Do that trade. Yes. Florida Gator. Trade Eddie Lacy for Doug Baldwin. Cheeseburger Eddie. Doug Baldwin's the best. Yes, get Doug Baldwin. From another trade. Florida Gator, ask it again. I don't remember what this trade was. Ask it again, please. Please smash that like button. There's Nightbot. Hey, what's up, Nightbot? Took your advice last week and won by less than a point. You the man. Hey, let's get it. There we go. Let's get it. Won by less than a point. That's what's up. You know, if you're on the flip side though and you lose by less than a point, that is so sad. I love Nick Chubb. He is so good. Nick Chubb is so good. Nick Chubb is the man. Let's see. That was a trade. Hunt Callaway for Edmonds Callaway. Who gets it? I would like the Edmonds side, personally. Should I start Cole Beasley at the flex? It depends on your other options. He is a good flex start this week, though, in PPR leagues. Trade Najee plus Cup or Higgins and Hopkins. Oh, boy, that's really tough. I'd probably go Najee. Not going to lie. I like the Najee side. Really, it's pretty fair. It's kind of what you need more. If you need some wide receivers, maybe he's your best one, Cooper Kupp. I do like T. Higgins a lot this season. DeAndre Hopkins, too. Let's see. I got to catch up here with some of these ones. Thoughts on DJ Chark with Trevor Lawrence? He was targeted 12 times. It does look like DJ Chark is going to be viable in this offense. Now, this upcoming week, I don't really like this offense at all. In Jacksonville, Um, really, the only guy is James Robinson that I would play. I don't feel great about him. Well, the wide receivers too. It depends on who you have, but Elijah Mitchell or Julio Jones. Julio Jones for me. Let's see. Where am I at now? Need wide receiver in flex PPR. DJ Moore, Mike Evans, or Mike Williams, Juju Smith-Schuster, or Jarvis Landry. Need wide receiver and flex. I'm going with DJ Moore and Jarvis Landry. Why does it look like a $15 bottle of water? No, this isn't. This is some the Mountain Valley. The Mountain Valley. Hey, if you want to sponsor us, Mountain Valley, we're up for sponsors. I got the wrong one. I like sparkling water, but this is spring water. It's all right. I mean, I don't really like bottled water except if it's sparkling. But I love that Pellegrino. Ooh, that stuff is smooth. That's my favorite. But this one, I do like their sparkling water really a lot too. It's in a glass bottle, but I didn't read the label, and it's just spring water. Oh, it's yeah, I know what Nightbot is. Need wide receiver. No, I got that one. What's up, bro? Robert Woods or Lockett? I would go Tyler Lockett this upcoming week. They're ranked really close for me. Especially with Xavier Rhodes out. Both of these guys are really close, so go with who you want. Me personally, I would go with Tyler Lockett this upcoming week. Should I trade Derrick Henry for Sutton, Miles Sanders, Henry Ruggs, Jacoby Myers, and Broncos running back? So, I mean, you're just getting a lot. Like, me personally, I wouldn't even want Henry Ruggs. You're getting Courtland Sutton. Like, if you need good depth, if your depth is terrible, I would probably do it because I do think Javonte Williams is going to be good. But if you just want, like, if you have good depth and really, like, your starting lineup is pretty solid, keep Derrick Henry. Because it's just a lot of average players for a really good player, like Florida Gators. So I would keep Derrick Henry unless you need the depth. If on the bench you have like trash, then do it. Let's see. What's the next one? Last one, Mike Williams or Robbie Anderson. Personally, Mike Williams. Should I trade James Robinson or try to wait on him? I would wait, Nathan. In our big money league, which RB with Debo do I trade? Austin Eckler, Aaron Jones, or Devontae, or no, that's David Montgomery. Only good receivers I have, Kupp and Lockett, bench Debo and OBJ and Shenault. It would depend. Like, obviously, I would like to keep Eckler and Jones. I really love David Montgomery, but I do think that Eckler's like that sexier name that people would want. So I think that you could get more with Austin Eckler, honestly. And David Montgomery, I don't think is going to have that bad of a season. He looked really good Sunday night. That Bears offense actually looks really good. Trade Ayuk for DK Diggs. If you're getting Diggs, yes. I would get Diggs. Should I trade James Robinson? No, just wait on him. Should I accept this trade though? I trade Kamara, OBJ, Terry for Nick Chubb. No, I would not do that trade. And I get Kenny G? No, I wouldn't. I would keep what you have. I love Nick Chubb, but I'm sorry, that's Kareem. I'm sorry, I didn't see that. I misread that. Yes, I would. I would get Nick Chubb. Wait, no, that's Terry McLaurin? I'm assuming that's Terry McLaurin. You're giving up a lot of depth. I would keep what you have. Would the other person in my league accept Sanders and Lockett for DK? Like, are you trading away Sanders and Lockett for DK? Because if that was the case, I would want the Lockett and Sanders side, personally. Damian Harris, Miles Sanders, or Jamar Chase at flex. This upcoming week, I would like Jamar Chase. But the other, like, those are fine options. Ray Gun. But I would like Jamar Chase. Xavier Rhodes out means Robert Woods up right, not Kupp. You would think, but Cooper Kupp, like we talked about Sunday night, we got Cooper Kupp and Matthew Stafford. They're buddies. They have breakfast together. They come on the field 2 hours early. Those guys are buddies. So, you know what it's like having a buddy on the field that you trust? You tend to look his way a little bit more. So, you never know. But I do like both those guys this week. I have a terrible bench. So, if you really need bench depth, Like, that trade wasn't that bad. The Derrick Henry trade. You're getting solid guys, and I think that Javonte Williams will separate himself this like later in the season. Trade Elliott for Henry. Elliott has a tough playoff schedule. I wouldn't even worry about playoffs right now. I would absolutely love Derrick Henry or I would want Ezekiel Elliott over Derrick Henry personally. How badly did I mess up drafting Herbert over Dak? Was worried about the shoulder. I don't think badly. I think Herbert proved week 1. I mean, really, this Washington's defense doesn't look that good. Like, they've been disappointing through the first 2 weeks here. I mean, Danny Dimes just ate up this defense here. I do think that they'll be better as the season progresses, but really, I mean, you have Sterling Shepard dropped, or not Sterling Shepard, Darius Slayton dropped a wide open touchdown. Nobody's around them. The ball literally hits them perfectly in the hands and drops it. So that Washington's defense has not looked that good, to be honest with you. It has not looked that good. So I don't think you messed up, but I definitely would have went Dak. But Herbert should be solid this upcoming season. But I think Dak could lead the NFL in passing attempts, passing yards, all of that. What's your favorite team? Steelers. Pittsburgh Steelers. The Stillers. Where do you have Kenyon Drake ranked this week? I have Kenyon Drake ranked RB22. I'm trading away Lockett and Sanders for DK. I would keep Lockett and Sanders personally. Would you start Jamar Chase over Debo this week? Yes, I would. My starting lineup is Aaron Rodgers, Kareem Hunt, Miles Sanders, Julio, Terry, DK, Steelers D, Justin Tucker, Florida Gator. That looks really good. Tyler, the same thing I sent you on Discord is like Steamlabs, show you on who subbed and that kind of stuff. So if someone subs right now, it's going to pop up, or I got to click on the link. Do I have to click on the link and then it pops up like a tool, a dashboard, and it'll tell me who subscribed? Or like at the beginning of the channel, we need to set this up, or before the live stream. Let me know, Mostos. If I can do it right now, I'll pull it up here. Unless this has to be set up prior. Okay, so we already have it set up. All right, pull this up. Streamlabs subscribers 13. Super chat. Oh, okay, so I see. And it goes in order. Okay. All right, so we got 2 subscribed so far. Okay. Gotcha. I got it up. All right, so let's go back to the chat. Where do you have Godwin ranked for the season? So I had him ranked. Where did I have him ranked? I believe like 14th or something, 15th, like around there. I'm gonna keep it there, but he could definitely move up if he sees another big target share, which he did the first week of the season. He could definitely move up. I'm gonna keep him right there. I love Godwin though. I think he's uber talented. So in the case that Debo, Miles Sanders, so in that case, then Debo, Miles Sanders, or Damian Harris. Raygun, is this was this PPR? Is this PPR? Let me know if it's still, regardless, I would probably go, let me double check. I'd probably go Miles Sanders, honestly. Yes, I would go Miles Sanders. No. I would go Damian Harris this upcoming week. I'm sorry. Go Damian Harris. Damian Harris. In my 8-man PPR team, good, or should I trade Lamar, CMC, Chubb, D-Hop, Godwin? No. Keep that. That looks good, Costello. Keep it. Do you think my team would be worse if I get Nick Chubb? Then I replace Terry with Cortland or... So who are your other running backs, Florida Gator? Who? Yes, it's PPR. Raygun. I would still go Damian Harris. I love Damian Harris this week. This is a great week to play Damian Harris. Gronk or Andrews, PPR. Andrews. Full point, 6 points for a QB touchdown. Start Swift or Damian Harris? Well, why is a quarterback question? Swift. Go Swift. And that's full point PPR too? Absolutely Swift. Swift is a smash play. Yo, we got Lee. He's a starter. What's good, Lee? Yo, shout out to Lee. Lee joining the Aspire Sports team as a starter. So we got our practice squad member. We got our starter. Shout out to both. Saklan. Yes, I always gotta remember how to pronounce it. I don't want to pronounce it incorrectly. So I'm gonna go. What is this to? Whoopsies. Some people, they're goofy. Let's see here. But shout out to Lee for becoming a starter. Means a lot. Appreciate you being a part of the Aspire Sports team. And once again, I'm going to say in chat real quick for everybody that's out there that's kind of like, what is a starter? I don't know if maybe somebody in chat can tell me how long ago this has been a feature. Maybe it's been a feature for a while for YouTube, but you have like your, you can join, like sometimes you see a join button on YouTube, on YouTuber's channel. I think you have to be a partner for YouTube. I could be wrong though. But there's a little button that says join. You can join the community it is, and there's different tiers to joining the YouTube community. There's practice squad starter. I forget what all of ours are, like all pro, Hall of Fame maybe. And you just get different awards or rewards at the different tiers, from having badges, emotes, to coming on the live stream, being a part of a video, us coming on your video, whatever it is. So check it out. Even if you don't want to sign up, I would advise go check it out, see what it looks like. Something to maybe look for in the future. Because I do think, hey, Aspire Sports, we're going to the roof, baby. We're going to be the one-stop shop for fantasy sports. And we're going to get to the point where there's a lot of questions in chat. So don't be afraid to sign up. For just a cheeseburger a month, you could sign up to support your favorite content creators out there. Do I chat? Yes, you get priority chat, Lee. 100%. Whenever I see your little green name pop up, boom, bottom list, I see Lee. Answer your question right away. Should I trade Eckler for Gibson and etc.? I would want Eckler. What's etc.? What does that mean? Is there other players or no? Let me know. Who is that? Nick? Nick. Let me know. I'm gonna probably be live here for a few more minutes, and then I'm probably gonna hop. I'll hop off at 10. I'll hop off at 10. So if you have any other questions, please feel free. Ask your questions in chat. I'll answer all your questions. Dope. Yes, appreciate you, Lee. Appreciate you being part of the team. Let's get it. Fist bump. Fist bump. Let's see. Top 3 quarterbacks. My top 3 fantasy quarterbacks are Kyler 1. He's been my QB 1 heading into the season. Patrick Mahomes 2, and I believe I had I don't know who did I have 3? I think I had Josh Allen at 3. Pretty sure I had Josh Allen at 3. So those are my top 3 quarterbacks. Start Julio Jones. This is my last chance for Julio. I would start him this week. I've been telling people to start Julio. Start Julio Jones this week. If he lets you down, it's time to move on. It's time to trade him for whatever you can. Sutton or Cooks, glad to support you guys, helping me a lot. Hey, I appreciate you being a part of it all, and that's what we're here to do. We're here to help you guys out. Sutton or Cooks, this upcoming week, let me double check my rankings, because this is a pretty common question as well. I want to make sure. I got to double check this, because this is one that I have been getting quite a bit. Let me see here. Got to pull it up. Scroll down here. Wide receivers. Where the wide receivers at? Sutton or who's the other one? Who's the other guy? Sutton or Cooks. Okay, that's what it was. Let me double check. Okay. I would say Brandon Cooks, but I actually do have Sutton ranked a spot higher. I have him ranked a spot higher. Well, 2 spots. Because in there we got Devontae Smith. Actually, wait. No. Let me double check this. No, I do have Brandon Cooks ranked higher. I'm sorry. I have Brandon Cooks ranked higher. Yes. Brandon Cooks is ranked higher, so I have Brandon Cooks higher. So out of those two, Sutton and Cooks, I would go Cooks. It is really close between these two. Julio or Devontae Smith? Julio. Last chance for Julio. Julio. So since Woods is out, should I start Woods over Godwin? No, I would still go Godwin. I do love Woods, but I would still go Godwin. Should I trade away Kittle plus wide receiver Devontae Smith and Ayuk or Chase plus Latavius Murray for Hawk and Ridley? Yes, I would do that. Yes, and I would see if they would take out of those guys, Brandon Ayuk right now. I would go Brandon Ayuk. Start Higbee or Fant this week. Honestly, I would go Noah Fant. Like Noah Fant. Player pool. Who is this? Wait, Lee. I'm sorry. I got to get used to this, Lee, okay? I got to jump down when I see you. Don't worry. Take your time, Aspire Sports. I'm sorry. I do got to get used to seeing the different names. It's brand new, okay? Got to give me a little bit of time. I'll get used to this, though. My player pool right now, Godwin, CeeDee Lamb, Woods, Brandon Cooks, Corey Davis, and James Robinson. Who would you play as wide receiver 1, 2, and flex? All right, so I'm definitely going Godwin, CeeDee Lamb. And then I would go, out of those guys, I would go Woods as well. So Godwin, CeeDee Lamb, wide receiver 1 and 2, and then flex Robert Woods. Lee, I would do that. In my league, my friends is trying to trade for Eckler, and he's willing to give up. Oh, okay. Yeah. I would do that. If you're getting Eckler and Ja'Marr Chase, I would do that. It's trading for, yes. If you're giving away Eckler for Gibson and Ja'Marr Chase, I would do that. Yes. I traded Connor, Kirk, and Elijah Mitchell for Waddle, Claypool, and James White. I got Gibson, Eckler plus Roundtree, and the Jets backfield on my bench. I hope one of these Jets guys separate themselves. At this point, I don't even care who it is. AB or Thielen. Thielen this week. Should I trade Devontae Parker or Henry? Should I trade Devontae Parker or Henry Ruggs? Oh, wait, should I start? Jeez, my gosh. Totally misread that. Devontae Parker. Let's see. Did I win? Oh, what was the trade again? Connor, Kirk, and Elijah Mitchell for Waddle, Claypool. I would probably want Claypool's side, but hey, if Elijah Mitchell ends up being the guy, then yes, you absolutely won that trade. If you believe that, I'm a little hesitant. I want to believe it because I think Elijah Mitchell is really good, but I'm a little hesitant. But if he ends up being the guy, then absolutely you did win that trade. Did I drop James Robinson? No, Lee, do not drop James Robinson. Keep him for now. The snap share for him was good last week. It just was the touches. He needs a little bit more touches. And this is a classic, like I say about Tyson Williams. Like, it's a classic overthinking by the coach. Who's the best guy in this backfield? James Robinson. Come on. Carlos Hyde is not the best guy in this backfield. Let's see. I have Antonio Brown, Allen Robinson, Mike Evans, and DJ Moore. Who gets started and benched? Only one guy? Austin, is this only one? Or Ashton, is this only one guy? If there's only one guy, oh my gosh. Those are some really good options. Well, let me double check this. I got to double check with Allen Robinson and Mike Evans. I want to say, honestly, Mike Evans. But let me double check. Oh, no. Allen Robinson. I'm sorry. Allen Robinson for sure. Allen Robinson and then Mike Evans. It depends if you are able, if you have to just start one, Allen Robinson. If you start two, it'll be Allen Robinson and Mike Evans. Also in the same league, my other friend is offering Derrick Henry to me for Tyreek Hill and like two other guys. I should definitely do that, right? Is offering Derrick Henry to me for Tyreek Hill. Who are the other guys? It depends on who your other guys are. Nick and Lee. Also, would you pick up Lawrence or Zach Wilson? If I had to pick one, I would go Lawrence because he threw the ball like 50 some times. I know that what's-his-face came out. Urban Meyer said he doesn't want this team throwing the ball that many times, but hey, you're going to have to if your defense is that bad. So I go Trevor Lawrence. Thielen or Godwin? Godwin. Debo or Corey Davis as flex? Let me see here. Who do I have ranked higher? Let me double check. One memento. I'm going Corey Davis. Corey Davis over Debo. Let me see. Let me get back to chat right quick. Nick, so Derrick Henry for Tyreek Hill. I mean, personally, I would like Derrick Henry, but if you're getting some extra pieces, like good pieces with Tyreek Hill, I'd probably take that trade. Like Corey Davis and Jamal Williams. Oh. Honestly, I'd probably take that trade for Tyreek Hill. Tyreek Hill could be wide receiver one. Derrick Henry to me is, I don't like, if this is PPR especially, I would probably take I don't know, man. That's really close. If you need the depth, I would probably take like Corey Davis, because I do think Corey Davis can be like a top 25 guys this season. It's kind of cool, the badge beside my name. Absolutely. You got that little A there. The Aspire Sports logo. I have Brady, Miles Sanders, Gibson, Hopkins, Jamar Chase, Devontae Smith, Gronk, but I also have Pitts. Who should I start, Gronk or Pitts? I'm still going to roll with Pitts. You drafted him that high. Yes, you don't always say start the guy, that you drafted high. And Kupp or Lockett, go Lockett. But I would still go Kyle Pitts. Boyd or James Conner? Tyler Boyd for me this week. I would still go Pitts. Let me see. Rate wide receivers. 10-man league. We got Woods, Metcalf, Cooks, Boyd, Shepard. So in 10-team league, I mean, that's pretty solid. Like, seem better, but maybe you got better running backs there, Julian. Those wide receivers are really are solid though. I love Shepard going forward. I love Shepard a while ago in the draft season. Was never very high on Kenny Golladay. Need to stash a QB for Lamar's bye week. Do you have to? David, how many teams are in this league? And is it one quarterback? I'm assuming it's one quarterback. How many teams are in this league, David? Because I wouldn't even worry about picking up a quarterback yet. You'll be able to get one of those guys available when it's week 8. I wouldn't worry about getting a quarterback. Just have wide receiver, running back depth right now, David. Would you trade Gibson? Depends on the trade. Edmonds or Drake? Edmonds. Melvin Gordon or Elijah Mitchell? Melvin Gordon, personally. Melvin Gordon. Yeah, I have Kamara and Mixon, hoping they can. Yeah, those two are going to be solid this upcoming season. That's really solid. Would you trade Woods for DK Metcalf? Yes, I would want DK Metcalf. Yes. Herbert or Stafford this week? Herbert. I was going to say, let me check my rankings, but Herbert. That game's going to probably be the highest scoring game of the slate. I believe it's already. I should double check that. FanDuel Sportsbook. Let's see. What is this game right now? It's probably, I'd assume it's probably the highest, right? What game am I looking for real quick? What game is it? Yes, this game. 54.5 right now. Oh, okay. So we got the Tennessee game. Of 3 games, 54.5. Last I saw, I thought it was at 55. Okay, so it is the highest scoring game. Yes, so I would go Justin Herbert. How do you feel? How do you feel about my team? Tom Brady, Saquon, Kareem Hunt, Kenyon Drake, CEH, Tyson Williams, Tyreek Hill, Keenan Allen, Antonio Brown, Corey Davis. I like your team, Mendez. It looks solid. Who's your tight end, though? Is it Jared Cook? That's your tight end? Yeah, that's a solid squad. How many teams is that? Oh, Cole Kmet. Okay, so you're kind of playing the matchups. Over-under is 55. For which one is that? 55 for this one? It may have gone down. I thought it was 55 as well. But now it's at 54. Well, I guess it depends on what sportsbook you're looking at too. They definitely vary. So, I'm not really familiar with this. Oh, okay. Are you talking to Spire Sports? Okay, yeah. And what's up, CJ? How you doing, CJ? 10-team PPR. Yeah, that looks good, Mendez. It's a solid squad. I've done it, I think. Okay, he's got you. Yeah, I have Allen Robinson, Evans, Antonio Brown, DJ Moore. One has to be bench. Was leaning towards one of the Bucs wide receivers or more, but not sure. Yeah, let me double check for you. It's going to be between definitely Antonio Brown and DJ Moore. I'm probably leaning towards, honestly, for me, Antonio Brown. I would start DJ Moore over Antonio Brown. DJ Moore definitely looks like he's the wide receiver one for this offense. He definitely looks like he's the wide receiver one. Charkers Sutton in my flex, non PPR. Sutton. That was Chargers Dallas. Yes. So I did think, or earlier I thought it was at 50. Honestly, I thought it was at 56 earlier. It probably was at 55. But it looks like it went down. Unless you're using a different sports book, it could definitely be different on a different sports book. This is FanDuel Sportsbook here, so 54.5 right now. I do think, man, that game probably will be the highest scoring game. It really, I do think it's going to be the highest scoring game. I think any game with Dallas this year is going to be extremely high scoring. Kenyon Drake, Sutton, Boyd, or Mike Davis this week. Flex PPR. Me personally, out of those options, I would go Sutton. If I accept both trades in total, I would be giving up Tyreek Hill, Austin Eckler, Corey Davis, and Jamal Williams for Gibson, Jamar Chase, and Derrick Henry. Is that solid? You're giving up Tyreek Hill, Austin Eckler, Corey Davis, and Jamal Williams for Gibson, Jamar Chase, and Derrick Henry. Yes, I would do that. I would do that trade. Appreciate it. Appreciate you. Thanks. I subbed to the channel. Appreciate it. Actually, I got that pulled up. I need to get that pulled up. Let me see. I can see when people get subbed. But can I see the chat? I don't think I can see the chat in Streamlabs. But I do see... Unless this has to load. No. Maybe I have to reload the page. Or does it come up? Last it says... it may not be... I don't know. I can't see it. Subscribers. September 17th. Only 3 subs today? Man. I can't believe that's only 3 subs. We definitely had more than 3 subs today. But I appreciate you subscribing, Mendez. Thank you. Yeah, I have it. Aspire Sports. All right, brothers. Well, I'm going to log off for the night. I appreciate you guys being a part of the live stream. I will be live tomorrow. I'm going to probably go live earlier than I usually do because I don't know if I'm going to be home tomorrow night. So I'm going to go, I'll be live tomorrow. So appreciate everybody. Big shout out to our homie, Lee. He's a part of the team, the community tabs. And if you guys want to check that out, just click the join button. You'll be able to see all that. Appreciate you, Lee, and appreciate you, Saklan. Always have to think of it. I don't want to mispronounce it. So, Saklan. So appreciate all of you being a part of it all. Thank you. And have a fantastic evening, everybody. Adios. Bye. Bye, everybody.